Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, welcome. So, we're here today with the Promised Neverland rap by Daddyphatsnaps featuring Sailor, Your Love. It's your life. Your love. Yeah, so this is a Promised Neverland rap, which is actually kind of extremely topical for me because I just finished the Promised Neverland like 2 weeks ago. So it's very much fresh. Well, first season 1, I finished season 1 like 2 weeks ago. I usually don't really watch that many of like the modern animes because most of them suck. And that's a fact. But like I watched The Promised Neverland and really liked it. I watched The Promised Neverland and really liked it. So that it's fresh in my memory. So I saw this and I was like, oh, this is the perfect time. The perfect time. Finally, it's an anime that's like modern that I've seen, so I can react to it and I understand what they're talking about. And it's also something that I just finished. I'm like, perfect. Now the thing is this as well. There may be some season 2 spoilers. If there are, well, granted, I'm screwed either way, but so be it, you know, so be it. Now, yeah, this one titled Mom, I think I did a reaction recently that was like titled Dad, or like Dad's at Work, the one by Rusted, so this kind of like topical. You have one that's like the father figure, now you've got one that's like the mother figure, the mother figure, I guess. So like you've got the Promised Neverland rap. Now let's hop right in. As I always say that before I start this, I do want to say this. Please go check out the original one, which I'll have linked in the description down below, and then come check out mine. So don't do it the other way around where you check out mine like, I don't need to see the original one. No, watch the original one first and then come back here. Besides that though, ladies and gentlemen, let us hop right in and get started. Let's rock and roll. There we go. I knew something was off. Like usually I just avoid not new anime songs, but like new songs about anime. About new anime. Kani. Yeah, this episode freaked me to flip out.
Keep your voice down, mama's gonna hear you. What a front for an orphanage. You step inside the door and you're forfeited.
Okay, I just want to say, right, the voice does not fit at all. The voice does not fit at all. You've got Daddyphatsnaps, who you listened to a few times already, who's got like, I feel like a very aggressive voice. Right, he's got this. I feel like this aggressiveness really suits him when he does aggressive characters, from what I've seen. But when he's like doing like these little chills, it's like, oh my god, what have we got into? Be quiet, because otherwise mom will hate you. It's like, come on. Come on, I can't really picture those children that well.
Oh my god, what have we got into? Keep your voice down, mama's gonna hear you. What a front for an orphanage. You step inside the door and you're forfeited. She ain't care about us, only what our organs give us.
Hey. Oh no. Can we now? So Sailor, Your Love is the mom. Okay. Alright. Children. Nah.
But you wanna end up like a subordinates? But mother did to us is a mortal sin. Will show we are much bigger than our origins.
That's a bar. That's a ooh, I like it. I like that. The mortal sin will show her we're much bigger than our origin. I would have thrown hands right away. Even as a kid, I would be like, ah! Probably get knocked out myself, but still. I wonder why. You can do. Of course. Of course. Norman. I swear this fella is still alive. I don't know how, but he's still alive. This guy like 500 IQ.
Your place is with me. What you gonna gonna do out there? You don't even know how to move out there. It's a tomb out there.
Whatever do you mean, ma? It's
Whatever do you mean, man? Oh, look, man. No shade at all to like the quality of the song, the rhyming, whatever. Like no shame, no shade thrown to that. But when you have Emma, you know, this when I picture her voice, it's like, whatever do you mean, man? And then you just like, whatever do you mean? It's like, okay, all right, bro, all right. That was hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
whatever do you mean, ma? It's almost like you're following me, ma. This little dance that we're doing is a seesaw. If you have a point, we can stop all the sweet talk. So you can stay alive, but it costs your children. We're all dead men, but we walk this building.
Aye.
Sense of hope, you send them away and smile as they clutch their throat. And when they beg and choke, your back's turned. You're the only thing that we had, and that burns. You gave us everything that you had, and that's worse. 'Cause you're the only.
Also, one little thing that I will say right here is this line right here is perfect. Perfect! Not just the song, but the video is perfect for it too. This right here.
That we're doing is a seesaw. If you have a point, we can stop all the
Sweet talk. Not this.
So you can stay alive,
This.
but it costs
You chill when it costs. Alright, look, man, if you're watching this, you gotta be up to date, right? I can spoil you right now in season 1, right? Okay, that's your spoiler warning. Skip ahead like 10 seconds, right? So I'm not gonna make a massive point. Skip ahead like 10 seconds, right? 3, 2, 1, that's your warning gone. I like that. It costs your children, and it obviously shows Ray, who's obviously, we find out at the end of season 1, her actual child. I think that's a great link between the song and the video. It's a very cool little thing. I like it. Away and smile on the friends that throat her in the bag and choke and the youngest turned. See, that's these are the moments, right? These are the moments that I like Daddyphatsnaps. I haven't listened to too much of it. I think I've listened to like 4 songs of his so far. 4, maybe 5, right? But this is what I like. Because he's got this like, maybe not violent is the wrong, aggressive. Let's call it aggressive. He's got this very much just aggressive sounding style. When he's saying this, Emma like, whatever do you mean? That doesn't work at all. I'm sorry. It doesn't work. But when it's something like this right now, where he's like building up to something, building up to a climax, building up to a point that he wants to lay on you, it's perfect. Like this whole thing right here, you know, starting from here, from right here, when you're just like Ray talking, it's like just go off, Kate. That's the vibe. Like just go off, Kate. Like, just clap him all. That's kind of where I feel like his aggressive style really comes to shine. His he's like, let's leave it as aggressive. Violent is the wrong connotation. Probably aggressive or like this maybe continuous. I think continuous would work quite well as well in describing it. What I mean, but like you just listen to it, it's like it builds up, you know, and then got it. It's building. Yeah. I'm safe to something like any brother would do. Episode 11 was wild, bro. Yo, friggin' Ray is wild, bro. Episode 12, absolutely. I'm gonna burn myself. And this. Aye. Calm yourself.
Forethought our plan won't help. I refuse to pay the price of children with their hopes too high. Quiet down, shut your mouth. I'm gonna do this right. And I don't care what I have to do.
Survivor, yeah.
If it works, I'll follow through.
Yeah.
Test me. A mother's rage could easily get the best of me.
Woo! Yeah, yeah. Nah, I was tilted. I'll be honest. This was a great. I can't even do My Hero Academia. I've not seen season 4, which is why, like, there are plenty of artists out there, that I actively follow, such as the likes of Breton Boy, who just like do animes that I'm not too familiar with, or not familiar with at all. So I'm not checking out their videos yet until I catch up with those animes. But like, yeah. But back to this song specifically. This was great. I mean, Sailorurlove, show us some love. You see that pun? Nah, that's a terrible one. But like there are. I like this one for not for one reason, but I like this one for one particular aspect of it, and that is that it was narrative. It was a narrative. It was a storytelling. We basically, you could get a good idea of the show. I say the show when it's season 1 that I'm talking about. I don't know what happens beyond season 1, but you can get a good idea of season 1 just by watching this, which is actually very, very nice. Obviously, there are some spoilers here and there, but I didn't feel anything was okay. What do you think about the end? Last 30 seconds, maybe you can't say that, but there was certainly some spoilers in here. But it's something I could actually recommend this to someone that doesn't care about spoilers. Someone like me, I don't really care that much about spoilers because I tend to forget them out of context. It's just a fact of life. I could literally see, okay, what's something that is not that is spoilery, but doesn't matter. I can literally see Goku dying. All right, we all know Goku dies, comes back alive, Dragon Ball Z shenanigans. All right, I can literally see Goku dying. First time watching it, some random AMV or some random song, and like the second I'm done with the song, I forget it completely. But then if I'm watching an episode, I'll remember it 10 years down. Like most episodes, like I know the exact. If you ask me One Piece, right, 1,000 episodes. 1,002 chapters. If you ask me what happened in episode 151, I can tell you right away. Friggin' Luffy punches Bellamy, and we see Doflamingo, Kuma. We see, you kind of get the drift, right? Like when it comes to like me actually granted, One Piece is probably a bad example because I've watched One Piece like 100,000 times and read the manga a million times. So it's probably a bad example. But I just kind of like giving you a sort of an idea. But I feel like with this one, if you're telling someone that hasn't seen Promised Neverland to watch this, I feel like they would appreciate this regardless. They will get the gist of the story, but they would appreciate it regardless. So this is a very good rap. Again, for me, doesn't really work when Daddyphatsnaps he's trying to like do this like kid. He's trying to like be this kid. You see Emma just like, what do you mean, man? This sounds terrible. What do you mean, bro? And you just have him like, what do you mean, bro? Like, come on, bro. But like when he went off as like Ray, it's like just like going at it until he got to a point like laid out a point. That's when it was like. That's when it hit its peak. That's his peak in my opinion. Where it's like not his peak. That's his strength. That's his style. I think that's a good way to describe it. That's his style. That's his strength of his style. Where actually, I quite like that. I have to say. Whereas like his face, the YouTube logo in that image, I think that's pretty cool actually. That's actually a very cool way of doing it. But yeah, definitely like this one. Definitely, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does next. I'm maybe going to do some old ones. Who knows? But yeah, I'll see all of you ladies and gentlemen in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and bye. I won. Bye.